Hello, welcome to Lisa and Kyle Get Bored. I'm Lisa.
I'm Kyle.
And tonight we are going to be playing Farkle.
All right. So if you don't have to have the game itself right here. The Farkle is a dice-based game. We bought this a number of years ago. We played a little bit, and then I think our kids lost the instructions for it. So we printed off new ones. But it's a fun game involving 6 dice. You don't have to have this. You can have any 6 dice. We're going to be playing tonight with these 6 jumbo dice. It's a little easier to see on the camera and everything when you do that. But it comes with 6 dice, and it's just a shaker cup that you can use to play with. So we'll go and cover over the rules, how you play, what the point of the game is, and kind of explain it from there. So
yes. So the object of the game is to have the highest points over 10,000.
The first person, the first person that gets 10,000 triggers, quote unquote, like the end of the game. But once they get 10,000, if you're playing with multiple people, everybody else gets one more turn. And then when it comes back to that person, it's game over, done. Whoever has a high score at that point then wins.
Yep. So we've had it where one of our kids got 10,000. Everyone got to go around one more time, and another kid ended up getting more
than 10,000
than him. So he
just because you're the one that triggers it doesn't mean you're going to be the one that ends. That being said, real quick, this typically you need at least 2 dice. It'd be kind of boring, I guess, if you played it by yourself. But you can need at least, I said 2 dice.
Yeah,
that's
so you need funny. At least 2 people.
You need at least 2 people. You need 6 dice. That's the way it is. But you need at least 2 people. You can play. I think I remember playing with my friends growing up, like 6 or 8 of us. Just a big circle sitting around on the ground. So you can play with a lot of people. Not limited to just 2 people. So
yep,
pretty fun. So I'm just gonna set this aside because we're not gonna use it. Let shaker cup, that's pretty loud as well. But printing off the rules that come with it, we'll kind of cover the rules. I would suggest if you are gonna play though, getting this because there's lots of different ways that you can score, and it's not always the easiest thing to remember them. So
yeah, there's lots of different ways to score.
So first of all, to start off the game, everybody rolls a dice, randomly, and the person with the highest dice score, 2 ones. So the person that gets the highest dice roll would be the one that goes first, and then it rotates around in a circle. You got another one.
Yes, I did.
Wow. 5.
So you go first.
So on your turn, you would take all 6 dice like this, and you roll. So we'll just test roll here. This one won't count. You roll the dice. There's 6 ways that you can score. A 1 or a 5. A 1 will get you 100 points. 5 will get you 50 points. If you get 3, 4, 5, or 6 of any kind, you can score points with that. And we'll put a scoring chart up on the screen so you can see as well. But 3 1s will get you 300 points. 3 2s will get you 200. 3 3s, 300. And it goes up, 100 for every one that you roll. That's 3 of a kind. Times that number. So if it's 3 5s, you get 500 points. On your first turn, you have to score at least 500 points to be able to record points on the scorecard.
It's very frustrating sometimes.
It can take a while. It really can take a while. But anytime after that, you can roll. And if you get just a 100 and you're like, I just want to stay at a 100, or a 5, there's 50 points. You say, I just want to stay at 5, and you put 50 points down on the scorecard. The other ways you can score are you're going to have, you can get a straight. So if you roll all 6 dice and you get a straight 1 through 6 in one roll, that's going to be, I think it's 1,500 points. So it's really easy to get a lot of points in one roll like that. If you roll 3 doubles, I think is probably one of the more common ones to get. So 3 doubles would be like 3 4s, or sorry, 2 4s, 2 5s, 2 1s. That's 3 doubles right there. That right there would net you 1,500 points. And you'll see on the scorecard up on the screen, there's a lot of different ways that you can score. We won't cover every individual one, but other than that, if you roll the dice and you don't score any points, that is what's called a Farkle. And when you Farkle, you don't get to score points for that round, and the dice move on to the next person.
So Farkling is bad.
Yeah, you don't want to Farkle, even though it's the name of the game. The other thing that you need to keep in mind is you roll the dice. So when you roll the dice on your first turn, we'll go through a mock turn here. You roll the dice, And so right here, I got 3 threes. So that would be 300 points. A 5 would be worth 50, but I would rather get a 1. And so what I'm going to do is take a chance on rolling this again. And here is a great example. When you get another 3 or another number that you have a triple of, you can add that to that and it turns into 400 points. It's right here. So the 50 would be 450 and then one more dice. Let's see if I can get it. No. So let's pretend that I roll it and it lands on a 1. That's 450 points. That gives me 550 points. When you scored points on all 6 dice, you can then pick them up. You're at 550 still, and you can roll again. And you go for the next, numbers of dice. So
but you can only roll all of them again if you have scored with all the dice.
All 6 dice.
All 6 dice before. If you decide to stop before you've rolled all 6 dice, then that's your score. That's what you get. You don't get to roll all the dice again.
If I keep going and I get this, and then I roll, and let's just say this is a 2 for fun. That's a Farkle. The points that I tried to score previously, none of them count. It all goes down as a 0. You don't write down a 0. You don't get any points. You pass the dice and you kind of lost. So it's like they call it the dice rolling risk taking game. So,
and it's very risky.
you can take those chances. You can also record 400, 500 every turn. Sometimes fairly simple. And if everybody else is taking a risk, you'll steadily be climbing points while everybody else is struggling because they're trying to go for the big dice, big numbers. So I think that's it. I think that's all the rules. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this set up. I'm going to grab this scorecard.
Remember to like and subscribe. And if you watched our last video where we played Battleship, we had a wager where the loser would have to clean the bathrooms, and I was the loser, so I had to clean the bathrooms per the norm. Anyway, so here's a clip of that. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed that. For today's wager on Farkle, we're
going to have a fun one. Something neither one of us really likes doing too much.
Whoever loses is going to have to sweep and mop the floor. Now, I don't mind mopping too much, but sweeping for some reason is like the bane of my existence. Well, after laundry.
I think that's kind of the same for me. I don't mind mopping either, but
yeah. I really don't like sweeping. I mean, we do it, but we don't enjoy it.
So, all right. Well, we'll go and get into the game, and we'll see who comes out victorious.
So let's roll to see who goes first.
I'm going to roll a green one.
I want to roll purple.
A 3.
2.
Oh, I get to go first.
Not again.
So I have to score at least 500 points to be able to put any points down on the scorecard. So let's see if I can do that in my first turn.
Did you Farkle?
I Farkle.
You Farkled on the first roll.
That's really hard to do.
Rare.
Yeah.
So he didn't get a 5 or a 1 or any doubles or triples.
Or doubles. Yeah. Because if this one would have been a 6, then I would have had 3 doubles.
But it wasn't.
So I literally, I Fark. Wow. It's hard to do. It is possible, but yeah.
So you're an impressive.
I am impressive.
Person.
Very impressive.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 2.
Stop.
3, 3,
there
4,
you go.
4.
Yeah.
I got the double.
So you got 1,500 right there with 3 pairs. 3 pairs. 1,500.
And I get to roll again because I scored with all 6 dice.
Yep. Wow.
And I got. What was that? 1,500.
That's 1,900.
So
right
1,900.
There.
I'm going to stick with 1,900.
Do you want to score the 5?
Oh, sure. 1,950.
1,950.
So I'm on the board.
Yeah.
And killing it.
In one turn. Love it.
If I could keep that up, that would be super great.
We just got a 1. 2 more ones. A 5. There's 350. And that's a Farkle.
So before you're on the board, you might as well keep rolling until you get at least 500. Otherwise, you don't even get on the board. So you just
so you
keep
have to
going.
keep rolling.
But once you're on the board, you could stop at 500 if you wanted to, or 300.
You can stop at 50 points if you really wanted
Yes.
to. But yeah.
2,
You got a 5.
3. Dang it. I got 3 2s.
So that's 250.
No. Yes. No. I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Okay. I farkled.
No, you didn't. You got
I
the
did.
2. You can add the 2 to those 2s.
Oh, okay.
Since
So
you
it's
throw 3 in a row.
300.
350. And now you farkled.
And I farkled.
I got a 1. I need to get at least 500 to get on the board. There's a 5.
150. Oh, you got 3 3s.
So that's 450, 550. I'm going to roll 6 dice again. $750, $850, $950. I'm just going to stay there. I want to get on the board. So I'm at 950. You're at 1,950.
Sweet. That could change very quickly.
Hopefully it does. You got a 5.
Yeah. And
Oh, wow.
I got a 1. I got a 5, but I would rather re-roll 4 dice than re-roll 3 dice and increase my chances of getting something better.
Yeah, 3 of a kind or 1.
And I got 2 1s. So that's 350.
350.
And I'm going to go Farkle. That's what I'm going to go do.
Yep. I like that. I appreciate you.
I'm so glad.
Yes, that is.
200.
I know. I just don't like 200 from that. It's
I know.
3 dice for only 200 points. That's 300. 400. I'm just gonna stay there. Taking even 400.
So
Right.
did we explain, like, if you had the 3 2s, which is 300,
200.
200, sorry.
So then
But if you roll another 2, it doesn't make it 4 of a kind, which is what, 1,000?
1,000, it makes it. You just add 100.
You just add 100.
So-
You add to it.
200, 300, 400. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 2.
1. I'll take the 1. I'm going to re-roll the 5s. Ooh, 500, 600. What?
Nothing. You gonna go?
I'm going to stay there.
Well, okay. Good choice.
Thank you.
Puts you up to 2550. Oof.
Yeah, you got 4 4s.
And 2 3s. So
Ooh.
that is a 4 of any number with a pair. So that is 1,500 points.
Wow.
And I get to roll again.
And just like that.
Oh, I thought for a second it was that. 1,700. Do I risk it?
Go for it.
I'm not going to. I'm just gonna. I'm going to. You know what? Nobody lives forever.
Nobody lives forever, man.
1,850. We'll stay there.
Let me know if you know what movie that's from.
So I'm now at 3,200. You're at 2,550.
Oh.
I'm winning.
3
3 threes
3.
and a 1.
So that's 300, 400.
Ooh, 500.
500. I'm going to stick with 500.
500 is a good amount to put up. Puts you at 3,050 points. 2 ones.
200, 300. 400, 500.
Risk it.
And Farkle.
Right.
Can't score with a 3.
No.
All right.
2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 6. You got a 5.
Yeah. That stinks.
2 ones.
250.
Oof.
300. And
nothing.
Farkle. If you have any ideas for other games that we should play, or ideas for family-friendly wagers,
400.
we would love to hear them, so leave them in the comments.
Ooh. 500, 6, 700.
It's pretty good.
800, 900. Make that an even 1,000 there. And I'll pass the dice to you.
1,000's a pretty healthy amount.
Yeah, it really is. I am now at 4,200. You were 3,050.
I really want to beat you.
I know. Ooh, you got a 1.
Nah.
Another 1. A 5. Just squeaking by. Every roll, just 1 dice that works for you. Until then.
And I Farkle.
Yes. 2, 2, 3, 5, 5. I keep a 5. And the other thing is when you roll the dice, you have to keep at least 1 dice. You have to score points from 1 dice at least.
If you want to roll the remainder of your dice.
Oh, even if you don't want to roll, you
Well,
still have to get at least 1 dice
yes.
that scores, yeah.
Because if you Farkle, you lose all your points.
So we are at 1, 2, 300. That's, you know what? Yeah. 300 is not that much, so I don't mind risking it to try and get another roll of the dice.
Oh my gosh.
5.
Dice are really not agreeing with me today.
Nope. I mean, that first roll, yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, that first one, and
But-
ever since then, it's
Nothing for the most part.
seriously.
I mean, you're
250.
250. And then.
Farkle. What? Man.
We got a 1. Yeah. 2 more 1s. I'll take it. I'm gonna just set both those aside. We're risking this 300, 400. Oh,
And you Farkled.
so depending on how lucky you get with the dice throws, you can end this game really quickly, or it can take a little while. And that's a Farkle.
Ah.
That's a Farkle.
You Farkled on the first roll again? Man, that is hard to do. I've got myself a rare man here.
I don't know. That's not a good thing though. So
I'll take it.
whatever.
Ooh, I got 3 6s.
That's top and a 1 and 2 5s. So
Oh, I got
that's 600, 700, 800.
800.
And she can roll
And I
again.
get to roll them all again.
But the dice aren't agreeing with me.
They haven't been, Kyle. Don't make fun of me.
Take your 3 4s.
400. $450. What is
To your
that?
800. That's 1,250.
I'll take 1,250.
I was gonna
That
say.
sounds like a good, healthy number.
I was surprised you rolled that last one.
I kind of forget what I'm doing sometimes.
So I'm at 4,200. You were at 4,300.
Ooh, I'm beating you now.
You took a small lead.
Small.
I'm just gonna add 500 right there. We'll risk it.
And you
There's
Farkled. Oh, no.
600. That gets added to the 4s.
Darn it.
I'm gonna stay at 600. I don't think I would get what I want. 4,800 now. I'm winning again.
See if I can change that. No. Wait.
1.
No. Thought maybe I had a couple pairs.
No.
Don't. Okay.
We did have a couple, but not enough to score any points off of it. So right there, because she had one, and if you look at this, it's technically would be like 3 pairs if you pair that up. But because they weren't all rolled on the same roll, it doesn't count. So she sets the one aside and she goes for 4 dice. She got another one.
And if one of your dice rolls off the table, you have to re-roll it. I read that in the rules.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I like to re-roll
I thought it was an interesting rule.
Some people will just like look at what it lands on the ground, but yeah. 400. What are you gonna do?
Risk it.
Oh, she got 500 right there.
500.
And she gets to roll all 6 dice.
I got a 1.
600.
I'll take 700.
700. And you take the lead with 5,000 points.
That's 500.
Sorry.
Add a 0 to that.
5,000,
Thank
yeah.
you.
You're 200 more than me now.
Every 0 counts.
It does. You got a 1. Ooh.
Oh.
600.
Are you going to go for it? I'm not over here praying that you get a Farkle or anything.
I'm going to stay with 600.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
I have adventure. I just want to beat you. I don't want to sweep the floor.
I don't want to sweep the floor.
I want you to sweep the floor.
200. 300. That's so lame. Okay. Woo. 400.
I'm going to make you tied with me if you stay there. If that persuades you one way or another.
We're going to be tied.
400. Aw. All right, we're going to end that video on a tie, so.
No, we're not. We're not divvying that up like you sweep and I'm up.
All right, we got. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a 5 for a second. We got 2 1s. 3 1s. Ugh, Farkle.
Yes.
It almost sounds like a swear word. Ah, Farkle.
Yes.
You got a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Farkle, Farkle, Farkle. Oh.
350. 450.
Oh,
Yes!
500.
500.
Dang
I
it.
get to roll again.
Whoa, I thought you Farkled for a second.
600. No! Oh, dang it.
200 aside. 300. Ah,
You farkled.
yeah. You Farkled.
Yeah, I farkled pretty hard. 200.
No, stop.
Wait. Oh, I got 3 pairs again.
So 3 pairs. That's 1,500.
Yes. Thanks for stopping me. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Why did I do that? I don't want to win, apparently.
Apparently.
You Farkle right here. No.
Ooh. I have 4 of a kind. So what is that?
2,000. That's another 1,000. So you're at 2,550.
I'm going to stay there.
You don't want to risk it?
No.
Oh.
No, not at all. Not a chance.
So that puts your total up to 7,950. Oh, I got a lot to catch up to now.
This is way more fun than losing.
No. Winning is more fun than losing?
Yes.
Who would have ever thought of that? No!
Did you farkle again?
Yes.
Oh man. Almost sorry for you. Whoop, whoop.
Where did it go?
Over here.
You can see us right there. I almost caught it. Oh, come on.
Okay.
He's 300. That's 500. Risk it.
I'm gonna stay there. 500.
Dang it. I need you to risk it so you get some Farkles and I catch up.
Yeah.
You're right.
If I just keep taking
You're
these little
3,000
ones.
ahead of me right now.
Really?
Yeah. Not cool.
That's so exciting.
No.
You got 3 threes.
It's 400. Farkle. See, in order for me to catch up to her, I kind of have to play a little risky.
Well,
And
you
hopefully,
don't have to.
No, but hopefully I can score more points. You got to
I
win.
won. Okay.
Yeah, I got to try to.
And if you had cashed in on some of those before you Farkled, then you might not be so far behind. 300.
Ha,
Farkle.
Should have cashed in on that one.
Darn it. It was 300.
2, 2, 3, 3, 6, 1. Okay, we got a 1. We got one more 1.
And you Farkled.
You passed your bad luck to me.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I got 3 6s. Take 600.
Yes.
No! And I Farkled.
That'll put you at 9,000.
Getting greedy over here.
1.
It's a good thing we don't gamble. Gosh. That'd be so stressful. Look at you farkling
I'm
all over the
farkling on
place.
5s and 6s all the time this game. This is so frustrating.
I got a
Oh,
5.
you almost farkled.
Almost. Oh, I got 3 6s. Look at that. 650. I'm going to stay there.
Of course you are.
Oh, dang it.
9,100 is what you're at.
Ooh,
Ooh, that is 2 triples.
that's
So,
a big one.
2
isn't it?
triples. It's worth 2,500.
What?
Yeah. Guess who's back?
Back again.
2,500.
Oh, man. No.
Oh, okay, so let's see. 2,800, 3,050.
How far behind me were you?
$3,250, 3,300.
Are you sure you want to risk that?
I do not want to risk that.
Gosh.
I am at 8,700. I am with 400 points of you now.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
I gotta stop messing around.
that is very nice. There's hope. There's so much hope right now.
I got 200. And Farkle.
No, you
No,
didn't.
I got 3 2s.
So that's 400.
I'm gonna take 400.
All right. Put you at 9,500. You are 800 points ahead of me. I'll take a 5. 1. Oh,
Farkle. Sorry, that was a little creepy.
2 1s.
Okay. Four, 5.
That would put you right at 10,000.
Hmm. I'm gonna stay there.
Oh, okay. So because she is now at 10,000 points,
I don't win, but
I have one more turn.
he has one more chance.
I have to get 1,350 points.
Which is not
So,
unheard of.
If I'm not at that, and then I just keep rolling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, 3
No,
fives. That's
gosh.
500. That's a good start. That is a good start. 600. 700. Oh my gosh.
Yes! Woo!
No.
You're sweeping the floors and mopping. Don't forget mopping.
Good game.
I'm so happy I won.
That was pretty close.
So we actually played before this and played the whole game, and Kyle completely smoked me, but he forgot to turn on our overhead shot camera, so we had to replay.
This was a better game.
It was a
lot
better
closer.
game.
It was fun.
Yeah, a lot
But
closer.
I have to sweeten them up before. I feel like it's only fitting since I forgot to turn the camera on.
That's your punishment.
So my streak of winning 3 in a row is dies.
A sad death.
But
As I dance on your grave.
this is rude. I would never dance on your grave.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't. Anyway, if you enjoyed that video, leave us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to hear your wager ideas, your game ideas. We'd love to hear.
Any questions you have for us,
Yes.
anything you want to know.
Yep. Leave it in the comments. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
No!
Woo!